Yes, YouTube. How are we? We okay? All locked in your houses, are you? Good. Okay, so this video is nothing to do with me. This is all Ashley. Since we've been quarantined, we've all been separated. I've asked Justin and Ash to both come up with some material. I thought it'd be good to put stuff out there with what's going on in our own habitats, I guess. So you've seen the video that I put out with me and my daughter doing the rollers, hopefully, and I also did the track stand challenge, which I put on Instagram. If you haven't seen that, go back and have a look. But I've also pushed Justin and Ash to do the same. So Justin is work in progress, still on his case. I think he just went quarantine, put his bike in the shed, and that's it. And Ash, well, yeah, like I say, this is his video. So he goes in for a little bit of bike maintenance first, then he does his track stand challenge, of which he's fairly confident. But please stay tuned in to the end of this video so that you can see Ash in all his glory. I hope it's not just me that finds this funny. He knew I would. He says, mate, you're going to be wetting yourself when you watch this back. Because it's just him all over, just socially awkward, not very comfortable with the camera. It's hilarious. I found it funny. I hope you guys did. I put it in there, not to embarrass him. He's cool. He's down with it all. But yeah, it's just a bit of fun. So that's at the end, some outtakes. So please watch it all the way through. And that's it. Enjoy the video. Over to you, Ash.
I think this might be the first video I've put together for the TDPB channel, actually. I tend to be quite on the ball when it comes to bike maintenance, making sure things are running the way they should be. And I have actually let that slip. Before I even actually took a tool to the bike, I messaged a local bike shop, and I was advised that they could potentially get it looked at in the workshop. So I took the rear wheel out just to let them know which bearings I thought might be needed once I'd made first contact with them. And it turns out, actually, despite the fact that I pride myself on being quite tech savvy and quite on the ball when it comes to mechanics, actually it was a rear wheel axle which was loose. So yeah, bit of a dumb moment there, but hey ho, money saved, eh? Normally I'm quite mindful of the amount of miles of putting on the chain before it starts affecting the cassette. This one has been on for the best part of a year, so who knows what the shifting's going to be like once I've got the new chain fitted. I was waiting on the delivery for the bike parts and they've turned up this morning, so what I thought I'd do is I'll take you through the process and take Ryan up on his track stand challenge. So yeah, let's crack on with it, see what's inside the box. Well, I know let's see what's inside the box. It's not a mystery, is it? If this is a food supply or something now, I'm going to be well surprised. Okay, so SRAM PCX1 chain. I've gone for this rather than the XX1 just because tight now. That's all it comes down to, tight. Brake pads, SRAM guide. I've gone for the Sinton ones just because, well, just makes sense. Is that what it is, isn't it? It's Hope shit shifter. I'll tell you what. Right, anyway, enough of that. Sniffing boxes and stuff. Pick a link, any link. Not that way there. You idiot. And right, from this side. I've got a feeling, I don't know if you will remember them, the Halfords adverts on Dave where they've got the people, where they're like making a point of people who vlog for like car maintenance and they always manage to knacker something up. Oh man, I think we might be going that way because, oh my word. I'm going to pick another link.
A few moments later.
Tell you what, I've never known a chain link so stiff. So, go from your chain ring to the smallest sprocket on the cassette, take up a couple of links worth of slack in the cage, and then you know that you've got enough chain there to allow you to go up into your largest sprocket. So, I've been away from camera for about 2 hours. After taking the chain off and going to fit the new one, I noticed that actually quite a few bits and pieces were covered in grime, so I took the jockey wheels out, freed those up because they weren't moving, bearings were completely seized. Chain ring was caked. Unfortunately missed some of the recording for that because of the fact that I felt like the clock was against me really. So I'm just in the process now of changing the brake pads out. Okay, so as you can see, I might... Oh dear, no, that's not good. I did intend then to start recording the brake pad swap out, but as luck would have it, that was causing me grief as well. Took the old pads out, started to prise the pistons back to position, and they decided to seize up. But I've since managed to fit some new pads, realign the caliper, pull the lever, and it seems to be functioning as it should do, so I'm not going to worry about that too much for the time being. I'll worry about that when I cease to come to a standstill on my next ride. That'll be interesting. The other thing which I've done as well is given the drivetrain, well, what I would class as thorough. Ryan would probably tend to disagree, but most of the muck's off, so I'm happy with that. Right, so Ryan's just given me a quick phone call asking if I wouldn't mind putting together a short video just to show you guys what the bike looks like when it's fully assembled, clean and in a good working order. So yeah, here it is, Geomatron G16 in all its glory. So yeah, on with the track stand challenge. So Ryan's challenged me and Justin to a track stand challenge. Thinks he's going to win, doesn't he? I'm not so sure. See what I've got. Take one. Oh.
Ashley, the grass!
Yes, YouTube. Take two. Yes, YouTube. 2 seconds. Yes, YouTube. The first video I've put together for the TDP. You'll have to bear with me, it's rare. I'm not too comfortable actually. Yes, YouTube. And I've been meaning to put a tube. Oh. Yes, YouTube. The first solo video that I've put out there for the TDP. You're going to have to bear with me because I'm not too familiar with the yes, YouTube. Sorry, hang on. I was given, well, on last Wednesday, trying to find in the The cage. That's what it's called. It's called the cage. Ryan, cut.